Hi everybody, today I would like to tell you about French knot. What is it, when it is usually used, and of course how to make it. So don't switch. French knot, what is it? This is a knot for giving the embroidery a complete look or detailing and decoration. This is an additional element in the cross stitch. However, there are many examples of embroidery on the internet is made only with the French knot, but my channel is about cross stitch, so consider it only as an additional element. And now let's see how it looks like in the real life. Especially for you, I have prepared a couple of examples. I like to use it in my patterns in general. Usually a knot is used for imitation of beads or peas. On this mouse, for example, I imitated peas on the cap. You can also draw eyes for small characters. If the scale of the embroidery doesn't allow you to make the eyes with a full cross stitch, they will be disproportionately large, so it is convenient to draw them with the French knot. So it is also convenient to stitch flowers and inflorescence with knots. For example, here I stitched lavender flowers with this element. So I hope you understand the main idea. Oh, I forgot to tell you, you can also draw bubbles with a French knot. For example, for fish in an aquarium, it also looks very impressive. Well, and now of course let's see how to make a French knot. It's pretty easy to make it. I have prepared such a small blank. At first I'll show you how to make a French knot just on the canvas, and then I'll show you how to do it already on embroidery. If French knots are made for decoration, then they should be made on top of the embroidery. So you make the main picture and only then you make a French knot on the top. So let's start with the knot on an empty canvas. Thread the needle in the place you need, like I do. I took a red thread to make it better to see. And now we should wrap the thread around the needle. So we have gotten 2 turns. And now insert the needle somewhere nearby. For example, here. It looks like this. Around the needle the turns of the thread should be preserved. Then tighten the thread a little. But if you want to make a bubble, then one thread can be spread out on the contrary. And now we just thread our thread carefully. So that's all, our first French knot is ready. Let's make the second one. Oh, let's try to make a bubble in this case. Spread out the needle and thread. That's all. That's the bubble we got. As you can see, there are a lot of options here, and it all depends on your imagination. And now let's make a knot on top of the embroidery. I have already prepared a small sample, something like night sky, and now we will draw the stars on it with a French knot. I changed the thread to white, so the stars will be more realistic and we will see them better. I will add stars in a random place, since it's not that important right now, for example here. As before, we thread the needle and make 2 turns around it. 1 and 2, and pass the needle not far away again. Then tighten it carefully. And thread. So such a plump circle we have got. Honestly, I used 2 threads for better visibility, but usually it should be used in 1 thread. But of course it depends on your fabric size and count. And let's make one more knot. So 1, 2, and then not far away, somewhere here. Fix our turns carefully and thread. So that's all. The second knot is ready. So we have 2 white stars on a blue background. So as you can see, the French knot is very simple, and I remind you that you should make it on the top of the main embroidery if it is a decoration. I hope my video was useful for you, so subscribe to the channel and support this video with a like. Bye bye!